This time, my boyfriend, aka baby father now, at the time was stressed out with his job. My sister was stressed out with hers. And I'm just like, okay, I need to do something for all of us. I need to get us out of here, out of this. Like, so I was like, it's time for me to start my salon. So I talked to him. I talked to my boyfriend, and we was talking about what I could do. And I asked him, like, yo, can you help me? Like, if I can't pay this rent, would you be able to help me or whatever? Like, I'm about to just go down there with my last check. So, yeah, so I told the ladies that I was quitting, right? I told them I was going to put my 2 weeks. And they was like, why? And I told them all the reasons. So I put my 2 weeks in, and by the end of the day, they called me from the floor and was like, here you go. Like, take your check and leave. We don't want you. Pretty much, that's what they said. We don't want you. We don't want to keep you here. Like, you don't want to be here. You try. And then I made the mistake of telling her I was going to start my own salon. That pissed her off. So because they were, it was a lesbian couple. They were married, and so the wife was the boss, and the other wife was the head stylist, and that's who I was doing the apprenticeship under. So when I was telling her what her wife was doing, I feel like being inappropriate, having inappropriate conversations and stuff, and just overstepping her boundaries. She was telling me I was a millennial, I didn't want to work. She was telling me I was lazy, and then of course it was all the black stuff, like, oh, because her sister was adopted, she had a black sister, and like, so she felt like she knew stuff about black people. Child. So I was telling the owner, aka the wife, everything. Like, I'm over it. I'm ready to go. Y'all not put me on the floor. So she was acting like she was listening to me and like hearing me out. Like, you know what? I'll talk to her. All of that. Blah blah. But once I said that I was going to, she was like, well, what are you going to do? I'm like, I want to start my own salon or whatever. So she was like, okay. Like, I could see the change in her face. So by the end of the day, not even by the end of the day, it was like an hour after that, she came and got me and was like, here, you can go. And gave me my check, right? Mind you, my check, I got paid salary. I didn't even get paid weekly. I got paid like once a month. And so really, I wasn't supposed to get my check that day, but that's how